Do you believe that you can achieve the things that you've always, felt like they're above your level? How much do you put your strength? How much do you struggle through it? How much do you try once and fail, second time and fail, third time and fail, fourth time and fail, the fifth time and fail, but you still believe in yourself? That is what we call self-belief. Self-belief is not going and, winning. It is not going to hunt and getting an antelope. Self-belief is going to hunt. You miss the antelope today. You wake up tomorrow morning and you start sharpening your spear, and you feed your dogs, and you go back to the forest to hunt again. All right? That is what we call self-belief. Self-belief is, waking up and trusting that, I've been trying this 20 times, but I know that one day I'm going to get what I've been looking for. That is what we call self-belief. You believe in yourself. You believe in what, sometimes I call it believing in whatever it takes to make you who you are. All right? So we call it self-belief. Then, number 3, if you want to know how to love yourself, start giving yourself. I've talked about this in the recent videos. Learn to buy yourself gifts. Some people will die. Some people are 30. Some people are 40. Some people are 50 here. But they have never bought themselves gifts. Let me tell you, a gift is not a cloth that you buy because you need a cloth. A gift is not a house you're building. You need a house. A gift is not food that you're eating. You need food to survive. So a gift is what you buy for your boyfriend or girlfriend on the birthday. A gift is what you buy for your child or your husband or your boyfriend or your wife when they achieve something. So when you achieve something, are we not always waiting for other people to buy us gifts? So if you want to love yourself, you've got to start buying yourself gifts. I remember when we were in high school, I keep on using this example. And the time when there were exams were always nearing. People used to get what we call success cards. I think in primary school as well. So we used to get success cards. Sometimes you came from a family where people don't even know what success card is. So the first week of, people used to send them around from October, November, and then exams would come in December. So October, no card came for you. November, no cards. We are in December, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 10th, 15th, no cards. So exams is almost starting. So what do? You go buy a success card, you go to the post office, you stamp it, and you put it in the post office with your name. It will come to you in school. You just need that attitude. You just need your name to be read in assembly and pick your success card. So people used to do that, right? So we never knew that time that this is what we call gifting yourself to find what we call self-love. So you need to practice self-gifts. Go gift yourself. Go buy yourself something. Buy yourself something and celebrate yourself for buying yourself something. When you make an achievement, find a way to celebrate it alone. That is what we call self-love. Stop waiting for people to celebrate you. Stop waiting for people to celebrate your achievement. Find a way to celebrate your own achievement. Find a way to celebrate those great things you're doing in your life. That is what we call self-love. Go out somewhere alone. We are told that you are never strong as a woman until you start going to restaurants alone. Can I repeat that? You are never strong as a woman until you start taking yourself to a restaurant. You see, sometimes you go to a restaurant and you see a lady and a man, a lady and a man, a lady and two men, one lady, two men, or maybe two ladies, one man, a lady and a kid, a lady, you get stronger and you love yourself when you get the guts to get to that dinner table alone and eat, pay the bills, and get yourself back home and sleep sound. That's what we mean self-love. Let me tell you, ladies, self-love is not shouting on social media how loneliness is good. Self-love is treating yourself. It is finding peace with yourself alone without depending on other people. It is finding calmness in you. Go to that restaurant, buy yourself coffee, buy yourself tea, buy yourself that dinner. Get yourself that food that you've always wanted to buy. It is not that you guys cannot buy. It is because ladies feel we are supposed to be taken for a dinner. Who said that? You can't take yourself. And the moment you start taking yourself for dinner is the time you get stronger. And that's what we call self-love. You can sometimes go for a nightclub if you're a clubbing girl. You know, sometimes I ask myself, I used to club before. And I stopped it because, you know, sometimes the more you grow, the more you stop some things. But it doesn't mean that when you get to a certain age, you can stop clubbing. If you're a clubbing person, go club. But I ask ladies this. Why is it that a fellow lady must invite you, or a man has to invite you to go clubbing? Have you ever asked yourself that? If you want to know what self-love is really is, or maybe what self-love is all about, is that time that you will know that, okay, there's a clubbing tonight and it's such a place, this kind of a musician is coming, I'm going for it. I am going for it, not we are. You need to know that it is about I. That's how you buy self-love. What is taking you there is basically to dance. You will go there, you will dance, you will enjoy the music, you will take all the selfies and get your ass back home. This is the problem that we do, and that's why we miss self-love. We wait until we get invited. We wait until my girlfriend says that, you know what, we got to get to club. We wait until our boyfriend says that, you know what, we've got to go to club. See, develop an aspect of trusting your guts. Develop an aspect of believing in you. Develop an aspect of knowing how to gift yourself without people pushing you to do it. Take a taxi, pay a taxi, go to that club, dance yourselves, you know, like crazy. Take a taxi, go, come back home. In fact, when you take yourself there, no one is gonna, you know, push you like it's time to go home, it's time to do this, you need to do that, I need to, you know, you're not going back to your home, I have to take you to my home. And then you're like, no, I had no plans, but I have paid for the get ticket. I've paid for it. I've bought the drinks. So you've got to pay. This is what takes most of the women astray, because he invited you for the clubbing. He paid for the taxi. He paid for the ticket. He paid for the drinks. He's been dancing with you and keeping you warm. So what next? You've got to pay. And how do you pay? You don't pay by cash, you pay by your body. But see, if you take a taxi, you pay the taxi, you go to the club, you pay the ticket, you pay your drinks, you dance alone, you celebrate and you take your selfies and you call the taxi and you go back home. Who's going to disturb you? Self-love is more than just shouting on social media, I love myself, I am alone, I'm better without them. That is not self-love. Self-love is understanding exactly what you need to give to yourself. Number two,